It's not too bad. Hey, what's going on? Just trying things out on my level. Making sure everything's working as intended. Fix that. Cool. I gotta fix that. Damn it. Oh, I gotta fix that. Hello, to just joined. Alright, that's not healing me. Hello to who's ever just tuning in. Just debugging and working on my game. There we go. Hmm. That's when I eat. Alright, eating. Health. Healing use. This has to be healing. Hey everybody. If you guys want to know how to do something, or if you're new to Dreams and you have a question, I've been around since the beginning of the early access. I've learned actually quite a bit. I'm just not good at music. This is the healing. Hmm. I must have messed up on logic somewhere. The healing. Alright, So that's my current health. With my current health, it's less than 1. And healing is greater than 0. And I press square will heal myself. This isn't triggering or something. This is not healing me. Let's see. Oh, mushroom. Alright. So that works. It's when I use the potion. That's healed me. Why didn't it heal me before? Let's try this again. Yeah, that healed me. So that worked. Go back. Try the dream again. I got stunned. That shielded me. Maybe it's gonna go through the doors. Something's getting screwed up. Let's see. Oh, I died. Thanks for tuning in. Uh, you guys have dreams already, or thinking about it? Let's try this. Down this way. Oh, just made it. Oh, I don't want to die. Oh, I died anyway. The healing seems to be working. I don't know what that was before. Oh, that's interesting. That was a green mushroom to replenish HP, but it replenished my shield. I gotta fix that. if the heals work. So that's healing. That triggers the red screen. Crap. Always. So I want it so if I have a shield on, I can't heal it on a green one. Yeah, that would work. Shield. So it's a keyframe. That's a drug sword. Eating. Is the evil is the same. Because I'm using 2 health bars. One for the shield and one for the actual health. There's one. But if that one's on, if I eat a green mushroom, I don't want it to heal my shield. That means I gotta see a mushroom. Trying to remember all this logic. It's crazy sometimes. Extra. Alright, so I have that wired up right, so they're each different. Because that's for my shield. And this one is for my health. And that's eat. And that's drink. Extra, what was that? I know it has to do with the health bar. Alright, let's look. Here. Extra. Alright. This one. Shield. Okay. Don't know how I would do that. I want the green to heal my health, the blue to increase my shield. The blue should be okay, but if I eat a green, it replenishes my shield. That I don't want. No, I wonder though. Alright, let me fix one thing at a time. So when I'm eating, turns this on. Only when hand gates. Um, Alright, I gotta pin this. So when this is on, now it shuts that off. No, it's like, I can't hear myself. I want to eat a green mushroom. Let's see now. Huh, alright, so not only did it heal me, but it gave me another, it healed my shield. So it's only gonna work when I eat it. Because it turns this on to heal me. This can't. I know my wires look messy. There's a method to the madness. So this is, it's gonna shut that off. So that's, shortcut. What does that work? That shuts that off. Put a switch. So if the switch and that, then I will turn that on. So that shuts that off. I want it to shut that. So that way, if this is on, shuts this off, and if this is off, it won't heal me, but I'll still be able to collect it. Should be right. Let's see. All right, let's try this again. It's 10. All right. Core shield. Damage now. There we go. All right. That heals me stuff. What about eating it though? Because if I eat it and it doesn't heal my shields, then I know I'm on the right track. Just made it. This one's gotta be damaged. Let's see. That's good, but I didn't collect it either. I don't remember where this is. I think that might be it for the green ones. Alright. So that works. but I want to collect it. So if I want to collect it, so instead of healing, so that is so I want it. So if this is on, and this is off, give me that. So that would be another engage. That is on, and this is not on. This is on, and this is not on. I always forget these OR gates, which one is which. I think this is the one. Do this thing if only one of these is true. Yes. So alright. So even if I eat it, I should collect it, and it won't heal my shields. And then the healing use is kind of similar. Let's see. Is this the health modifier? This would work as... This is gonna heal me when I press square, but I don't want this to work. So then what I want to do then... So if the shield is on, it will shut this off and I can't heal myself. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know if you guys are actually learning anything or picking up a couple things. That's what I get fixed. Updated. It's weird how it's kind of like sluggish in edit mode, but in play mode it's not like this. Well, in actually playing the game. So now I got 25 tokens. Let's actually go out here, get the mushrooms. Perfect. That shouldn't heal me, but it gave me one. So that's good. And if I press square, I can't because I have my shield up. Alright, I fixed all that. Jeez. Sometimes you just gotta think it out. Like, I want this on, and, so I grab an AND gate, but I don't want this on, so then I use the NOT gate. Right, so that all works. Another thing I needed to fix was down here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to show. Because it turns to 2D here, but you're not supposed to see this wall. So is this the one with the cameras? Yes. Alright. Alright, that's the one that makes all these walls disappear. So same thing here. So I want the cameras to play, but only after I want the walls to disappear after the camera. So what we're going to do, need an AND gate, because that play once. All right. So when you do play once, it goes to the end and it'll stay there. So on end trigger. When that is done and this is done, it will and I'll get rid of that. That should work. What else? I don't think what else there was that I had an issue with. I want to see what these are. It doesn't seem like they were doing enough damage. They're right. Oh, 5? I thought I had it set for 10. Let's see. Let's save that. Now those spinning things I was just looking at, after I actually built it, I saved it as its own element. So, and I have cloned them, so there's probably like 5 of them, I think. Where's my assets? See? So I cloned it, and because I cloned it and it's its own object, if I change it here as an object itself, it carries over into my dreams. It's a good way if you clone something multiple times and you want to change that one thing, it will change all the ones inside your dream along with it. Yeah, see if I can want that. I want to try -10. Maybe like that. Probably action for whooping. Alright, let's see about that. Just save that. It's in my monster game. Let's see this one. I want to go into edit. It's going to update it. Now we're going to try it out. Good for you. I'm sure a lot of people voted for Trump. So, yeah. Alright, see how bad this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah. Maybe 5 was a better choice to want to get knocked around. I have it set so you get stunned and then it takes a while to get stunned again. Definitely doing damage. Oh god. What's up, Squizzy? Just debugging and going through my game that I'm working on. He's all hurt. Where'd we get? Oh, there we go. Try it again. Okay. Oh, bad idea. Definitely made it a little bit more difficult, but not too bad. Let's see if the fire works better now. Oh, no stamina. So that worked. See it again. The wall doesn't disappear. It's not. The camera's not cutting back like it should. So the camera. Let's see. Because it's not. Why not? It's at the end. Oh, because it's a pulse. I guarantee you that's what it is. It's a pulse. It's not a solid signal. Yep, that's what it is. Almost like the playhead position, but I think that gets screwed up too. Because playhead position's incremental, where this is just when it's done. Alright, so what I can do is grab a counter. So now let's see. Alright, this should work now. Nope. That didn't work. Unless, maybe I have to rewind. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it was. Target value 1, current count 0. Try this again. Oh, I'm gonna do this way. Yeah, if there's stuff you guys want to see or learn, just let me know. Like I do a lot of sculpting. I think I'm pretty good with logic. Sometimes it's more difficult than it needs to be. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been working on it for a few days now. All right, the walls don't disappear until then. Right at the, I needed like another second. I needed like another 2 seconds. Not even. How much time is on this one? It's 0.4. I can copy that. It takes time, man. It takes time, believe me. Uh, you should see some of the stuff I started with when I first started. It was horrible. But I did get a lot better. Discord, Reddit, stuff like that. YouTube videos. There's a lot of tutorials. I have a few myself. Um, yeah, you gotta watch like the videos and you gotta pay attention to certain things. It'll come to you eventually. Like for me, like I was just like creating, trying different things, and then one day it just started to click, and that was it. That's what makes the huge difference. Okay. The logic can get tricky, depending on what you want to do. I mean, the more complex, the more logic, the more debugging. 24 seconds might be enough. Let's try this. Yeah, I'll see if I still have my original thing I was working on. Yeah, I've made another game a long time ago, and kind of in the beginning of the early access. That's where I learned a lot. That's kind of like garbage now compared to like this. um, I made like another game called Blackout. That was logic intensive. I can show you that too. But yeah, if you're on Discord or Reddit, there's people that help you all the time. You just ask them. There's like help sections. Let's see. The wall shouldn't disappear. Perfect. A little bit longer. Unless... No, I can make it longer. Let's just try a full second. You see, like this puppet guy here, this monster. I sculpted him. The monsters. I sculpted probably 90% of the stuff that's in this level. The road, but like the trees and the plants, I didn't. These rocks here, I didn't sculpt. That was actually a medium molecule asset. I mean, there's some pretty incredible stuff out there that's like really detailed. I will like to get to that level, but it's definitely gonna take time. I just died. Thank you. Alright. The wall doesn't disappear. Oh my god, I landed right here? Can't believe I landed right there. I'm just gonna die. Alright, so let's see. The wall. Oh, the wall did disappear. Why did the wall disappear? Let's try it again. Maybe because I died. Nope. Definitely an issue. But let's see. Let's try this again. This is a good way of debugging that we can see the logic as it unrolls. That didn't work like I thought it would. Because it should have been on end trigger. It makes this fill up because of the solid signal. And if I'm in the zone, then it will turn on the timer. It should turn that on. Let's try it again. Ah, because I have nothing to reform it. Oh, okay. I see. I need... this. Stupid monkey. So, when I'm not... Oh, there we go. When I'm not in the zone, it's gonna reset that. That should work. So everything's set. Go in. Done. The wall disappears. And the camera works. Yep, there we go. Oh, I'm good. Alright, so that works. Let me save that. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do it, there was one other thing I wanted to fix real quick. This. Because before I fell down here, yeah, because I expanded on this after the fact. I need this to go more. This is so that way if I fall into the lava, I die. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, I'll show you some of the other stuff. Yeah, I have to go back because I archived it. Archive. This is some of the other stuff. Oh, restore. See, like this was my first thing. It's horrible. that was that was the first thing I created, and it was so bad. I mean, I still had fun doing it because I was still learning, but it's so bad. Then I tried making a Pac-Man game, which came out okay. I did a character of a dragon that talks. And then I started on a pyramid game, which is not bad. And then I really got into sculpting. I started making all these other characters. Then I made Blackout. Let's see. Just, see, so like this, this is published. Oops, I don't want to do that. This is cover. Oh, it's a dream. Yeah, it's not what I wanted to show you. I have a collection. There we go. So I have a collection here of all these different rooms and different structures that you can interconnect, and you can actually make something really big, and that's what this is. This is just a demo for you to go in. You can walk around and see how everything works and all that stuff. But like anyone can just come in and grab this and build their own just by matching it all up. It's all different structures that you can actually piece together to make your own little station, space station, substation, whatever you want to do. They call them modular because you can use them all different ways, and there's all different ones. Like, see, like that's one of the levels that I built. There's a station lounge. There's a curved hallway, the cafeteria, a rest area, stairs. So you would take like, see, like the hallway and plug it in down here, and then plug another hallway upstairs, so that way you have two hallways and you can go up the stairs. And then I have little stuff, mountain TV. I have an elevator if you want to do in between scenes, restrooms. And then I got, these are all my good characters. This is my Dark Knight. My Wizard, which was very popular. Yes, 618. I did that. And my Space Skull. They're all puppets. You can actually control all these. Just a wild creature. My favorite, probably the Scorpion. And then I made a Wasp. That was actually really good. It was actually on Media Molecule's stream. They pointed out. These all the assets. I was working on first-person shooter, which was actually coming along pretty well. But then I took like a break from the game, and because I took a break from the game, I'm afraid to go back into all the logic because I don't remember all the logic. It was very complex. There was like it had a cover system. There was actually here I can show you. That's yeah. Let's see. Unless something broke since the new update. Yeah, see. And then if you look at a wall and you hold square, you run to it, you crouch, take cover. Oh, enemy activity. I don't know where they are. Oh, there he is. There's another guy in there. You get skill points, so like, oh, is there more enemies? I hear them. I just don't see them. I got a skill point. You can dump them in, like explosive grenades, gas grenades. I can carry extra, uh, more ammo, more health. There we go. And now because I got the 20% health, I can unlock 40% once I get more. These are the controls. There's just something I was working on. What else was there? There's the mini map. See? So like there's an enemy. There's an enemy. And you can mark them like this. And then there's like buildings like this that you can mark. You can zoom in, zoom out. And because I marked them, they're marked in the game. Oh, they're in the next one over. Oh yeah, you might pick different weapons. So like I got my sniper. See, he dropped something. He dropped, looks like ammo. Yep, there's ammo. Gas grenades. There, I got another skill point. So this is sector 1. The objective is to enter sector 2. So I gotta go into sector 2. There's also crates. So that's a grenade. Oh, more ammo. And they're random too. I have them hooked up. If I remember right, there's a randomizer. Enemy activity. I can see them. Oh, grenade. I have to find the key card. nice if I had those. And like I said, this is stuff I was working on. Health, shields, or armor. Could have sworn the key card. Oh, there it is. So I got my key card. Now I can go on to Sector 3. There's still more guys over there. I gotta destroy the bunkers. This is actually pretty crazy. Oh, still didn't reload. Oh, I gotta upgrades. More health, more armor. Go armor again. Let's see. Okay, more grenades. Another gas. Explosive. Probably whatever I had set from max level. Yeah. There we go. So that's all upgraded. Now I have 2 gas grenades, since I have to deactivate the bunker. And as soon as it's armed, all these guys come up. You gotta stop them, otherwise they'll reset it. Yeah, see, they're disarming it. Got destroyed. Yeah. Like I said, it was something I was working on. Because I never even got to the end, because you're supposed to destroy the other bunker and then you can go out to the other gate. There's another whole section. Let's see. And then I have my my realms. The Magic Sky Castle, the Lost Caverns, my Deep Sea City, which actually was in the top, I think 25% of more of the jams. I'll show this one. Little opening cinematic. I forgot what the thing was, the theme was. I think it was like underwater or something. Yeah, it's a long cinematic. It actually takes you through like the whole building and everything. But when the cinematic is done, you actually take control of a puppet, then you can walk around it. I actually learned a good amount making this level. Well, this area. Walking simulator, I guess. And it's massive because this is so big, because you're going to see the puppet, he's going to be so small. Yeah, there he is. This is actually one of my puppets that I made. I think it's cute. Yeah. The little gun rockets come out of his hands. But it's all walkable. Yeah. If you want to go up the elevator. You're up top. See, just said the place is huge. Catwalk. The vents, the bubbles coming out. The yellow lights that point you in the direction that you're going. There's no opening. See, I don't know if they broke something with the update. Let's go the other way. Let's try this. There we go. See, got the spotlights moving. Different areas. Then I have the magical sky castle, which I did. Little cinematic in the beginning. I was learning how to use cameras. I'm my wizard guy. And then you actually become a puppet. My wizard. You could little interactive things like over here. You can look out the telescope. Shows you the moon. There's the bell towers. You can activate the bells. There's one there. There's one on this side. The switch. There's doors, so there's one there. And there's one there, and they both bring you to the same area. This is inside. Deadly potion. Or maybe you want to check out his gold. It's the alchemist table. I was gonna do like towers for these doors, but I never actually got to that. To expand on a little bit more. Oh, oh, I wanted to go downstairs. Yeah, they might have did something with the update. I'm gonna have to check it out. Because when I exit there, it's supposed to be out to the courtyard again, not actually restart it. I wonder if it works like that for the other door too. Probably something to do with the two-way doors. I know they did some adjustments to it. Just the only thing I can think of. Alright, so let's try this again. Go inside. Go downstairs. So, like, this is actually stuff that people created in the Dreamiverse, and I used them as trophies. So, like, this monster on the right is made by MadGFX. This little plant creature is made by Chuck18. Nice little way to show off some good creations that people did. And that's my scorpion. He's my prisoner. Nothing in there. Paperwork. Space skull. Which you saw in the other part. Wasp. And then he was supposed to come over to the portal. Go to different realms. Yeah, see. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, I wanted to hook up my other realms to the portal so you actually go into the other realms from here. You know, that's the thing with dreams, and I guarantee if you talk to a lot of people that play it, as they create, they get better, and then they come up with new ideas, and then they kind of ditch the projects they're working on and move on to something else. Yeah, it's definitely an issue, so you can view the courtyard. That other door restarted it. I wonder if this door would do the same thing. Let's see. No, it's just that one side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that door eventually. What's that one? Let's see what else was there. It's there. The Lost Caverns wasn't anything great. It was just something I was doing for fun. The little guy. Inside the cave. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. I know it's real hard to see it, but there's actually like droplets falling. Yeah, like I was saying before, man, it just takes time. Like I started off real easy just to get accustomed to all the tools, try different things, and like I said, go on YouTube, go on Reddit, go on Discord. You ask for help, I guarantee you people will help you. I post all the time on Reddit, trying to help as many people as I can. Um, just keep cracking at it. That's really what it is. I was telling the guy before. For me, it was a matter of just creating stuff, and then one day, literally everything just started to click. And then as you mess around with all the stuff throughout while you're trying to create, you just learn different ways of doing things, different techniques, because you're always trying to keep that thermo low. So like cloning is great, live cloning is great. The new thing I've come into is making stuff elements, especially if you're doing multiple scenes, because then you can put the logic on that element and then just carry that over everywhere you go. Oh, he waved hello. This is his little treehouse, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, he's sleeping. See, like this guy, I just cloned him a couple times. See, go behind, go out the sides, up top. A lot, I mean, like these bookcases, the carpet, stuff on the walls, the lanterns, that's all from the Dreamiverse. But I did like the tree and all that stuff. Wave to the couches was from the Dreamiverse. I think the rug even was from the Dreamiverse. I mean, that's why people put stuff out there so everybody can use it. Yeah, like I said, I've been around since the early access first started. I didn't get into the beta, but it's just a great way to be creative and literally come up with anything. I've seen some phenomenal stuff, whether it was just paintings or games, showcases, expos. And, you know, it doesn't have to be too complicated either. You can always start off something easy. Like I said, my first thing was a Pac-Man game just to get an idea, and then I made this game Blackout. So, hopefully this isn't broken. So you get to pick what level. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. This is what it's going to look like. This is the pattern. This is actually pretty logic intensive for me. I learned a lot with logic. Let's say like I want to pick level 3. Now the object of it is to put out all the lights the least amount of time. Well, the least amount of moves. So like, turn that one on. It shuts off the ones that are on near it, but turns on the ones that are next to it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, did make a couple levels. Shop tells you. The less moves that you make and the quicker you do it, the better your score will be. good score on this one. Nope. You get the idea. What else? Then my pyramid. That was garbage. I mean, it's got 107 likes. Let's see, do the cover. Is it called Beyond? Beyond what? Beyond the pizza? Beyond. I don't know what it was. Beyond what? Oops. Well, how do I see this better? Beyond. I thought there was a way of making it bigger so it's so small. Probably not best to do it here, maybe. Beyond the gate? I don't know. It's the same name. You wrote Beyond. That's all I see is Beyond T. Beyond. Well, Beyond the Nightmare. Is it that? Is it Beyond the Nightmare? Beyond the Gates. Oh, okay. Let's see. No results. Did you publish it? Because I don't see that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you didn't publish it yet. Nice. That actually looks pretty cool. Damn, you got some muscles. I think that's from what, the original Doom? Still pretty cool. That's something I want to start doing more is like, alright, I'll type that in. I want to do like still shots like this. Pretty cool. I'll give it a thumbs up. Greg. Maybe this is where you type. Get your There you are. Yeah, level 23. Still got a way to go. Let's check it out. See, I like that. That's actually pretty cool. That's good. You know, that's something I find myself lacking. Uh, See, that's the one thing great about streams. If you get people to collaborate and work together, you can come out with some like amazing stuff because everybody uh, excels differently than others. Like, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like what I've created. I'm happy with what I created. I do see people out there that are much better than me, but some people, like to me, this means you have the eye, as in like you know what you're looking for because you're doing like a still, but you're looking at something. You have the eye of what you want to see. I'm more of a like when I sculpt, I literally just start on something and see where it takes me. Uh, I guess just changing creative ways along the way. But this is something that I want to do. I always have the feel that I need to make it like interactive, but I know I don't have to. So like when I did Deep Sea City or the castle and stuff like that, yeah, it's interactive and I have my puppets in it and stuff like that. But I like this type of stuff where it's just a scene. There's no story. It's animated art. This is actually really good. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that. I'm gonna give you a follow. Cool stuff, man. Yeah, just keep it going. Keep up with it. And then you got stuff like I don't know if you guys are on Discord or Reddit or whatever, but I'll show you some stuff that people do that's amazing. What's going on, Nibby? Like I don't know if you guys seen this. I can't believe we didn't get a thumbs up. This is unbelievable. I don't know if it's just, I gotta check. I want to know if it's just him or how many people he's got working. Because I know there's a couple guys on Discord that I talk to. They actually formed like development teams, and they're collaborating all together. I mean, see, like this, he's got the lighting right, he's got the camera right, the transition. I mean, it looks amazing. Trees with the birds and the sound. You can hear the wind. Good, man. I'm telling you, you just got to keep going. Like I was showing people before stuff that I created when I first started. I unlisted it and archived it because it's so bad to compare to what I'm actually able to do now, and that hasn't even been a year yet. I started back in, I think it was April or May of last year when the early access came out. But, see, like this is amazing stuff right here. See, that's the other thing. Like when you're doing like sculpting, like he did here, he did the rock and he added striations in it. He added different colors to give it that textured look. So when you're walking, I mean, you don't really notice it, but you can tell that it's detailed and it looks really good. It's when you get close that you can kind of see what he did. But I mean, he did a lot of logic too. Just like I have 200 wood, and then I could try making shelter. So you can put like a foundation. This is actually really cool, and you can rotate it. I actually did something like this similar on my magician. He has AoE spells. so like I can craft. See? That's awesome. I know he used he used emitters and tags and locators. Switch to walls. Oh, there we go. See, because he's got it all able to snap like that. Then you can cycle through the snaps. That's all done with tags. Like that's really good. Foundational walls. Let's see if we can make a campfire. See, like that's really good. Can't wait. This is awesome. I'm trying to think. I don't know if you guys seen the Fallout. That just came out recently that someone did, and that is unbelievable. Yeah, this one. I mean, this is just like Fallout. Probably better. Less bugs. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Wait till you see, you got the gun. It's got the noise. Pretty cool tutorial. Oh, look at that. Nice little stim pack. See, the Pip-Boy is pretty awesome. I mean, they did really good on this too. It's crazy how they got the Fallout Boy in there like that. Definitely pretty cool. Yep, definitely awesome. Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. Yeah, it blows my mind. Like, when I first started early access, like, some of the stuff that was coming out was, I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has a different eye for art, but some of them are pretty crazy, broken, janky, and now to see stuff like that is it's unbelievable. There's a couple other good people out there too. Disarmed, he's really good too. Dirty Harold, he's another great guy. He does some good stuff. I know if you follow like what's it, Project Genesis and Gribble Grunger, they show off a lot of the good stuff too. They're really good YouTubers, and they showcase a lot of the artwork and games and give feedback on some of it. Sometimes just blown away by simple little games that people have made that is just unbelievable. Like I like to sculpt and I like to create stuff, but people have that imagination of what type of game they're looking for, and they pull it off, and they do really good. I mean, yeah, to an extent, I get there are like limitations to dreams, but some people they're conquering them easily. I can't wait to see, if they're coming out with stuff like this, say within the last 9 months, in another year, I can only imagine. And there's even people that literally just got the game and are already putting out some great stuff already. I mean, granted, we always get the bad with the good, but for the most part, I've seen a lot of new people like, oh, I just started yesterday and this is my first thing I created. And I'm actually pretty impressed with some of the stuff that people have done because when I first started, it didn't look like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all these games are great. Arch Dream, if you haven't played it, you gotta go play it. It's phenomenal. That inspired me tremendously watching that. How they mixed everything together. That was good. Yeah, I heard about that. The Goose Adventure. That's a guy from Discord, I believe. No, I heard that's pretty good too. I think that's streaming. You know. Oh, see, look at that. I personally, I don't like seeing remakes too much. Uh, if it's a game that you like Mario, Sonic, there's so many games out there like that. If you like that type of game, I would suggest making that style or genre, but make up your own characters and stuff like that. Improve upon it. Um, since early access, April I think it was April or May of last year. I forgot when it came out for early access. I was day one, early access. There you go. Yeah, that's the thing with dreams. I've seen comedy. I've seen some stuff that blew me away without any words. It was more of like a cinematic adventure. Um, and then I've seen so much stuff on dreams already that people created, and it's all because everybody's different. Everybody tells it a different way, so they do it in different mediums and different ways of doing it. Whether it's just a sculpture, or it's a game, or it's an interactive platform, or it's a cinematic, or I've seen people dwell into music, which I'm not good at. But a lot of people dump into music and they create like a kaleidoscope of different things that affect the sound of music, and the music affects them by blinking and flashing. Music videos of sorts. Pretty cool. see, like, see, I just don't. I'd rather see people create something of their own and not just remake something. Show your creativity. Yeah, you might have skills making it, but yeah, it's crazy. Fun movies. I mean, Batmobile free roam. I heard about that. Peter goes to DBZ. This is awesome. This guy, I just saw this. I think it was on Reddit. He actually painted this onto like the board. I guess. Is that it? Let's see the one video he showed. It was like scrolling across. Oh, it's a shame because it's actually a big picture. Let's see. Yeah, nothing's doing anything. Oh, it's a shame. You got to see the whole picture. The picture's really good. This is only like a fraction of it, but it's not letting me move or anything. It's still good though. Let's see what is. See, that's what the whole thing looks like. See, I mean that's unbelievable. See, it doesn't do that when I guess continue. Yeah, see, it only shows me that little part. Bad. I mean, it's amazing. I'm gonna give him a follow. Oh, and follow the creation, so that way if he does fix it. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I apologize. There. Metroid, Cave Explorers. See, like, this was just over there. DS4. I used a DualShock. I do have the moves. Um, I haven't used the moves in a while, but I like them. I do like the moves, but after a while, your arms kind of get tired. But I actually switch back and forth quite a bit. Like if I'm doing like basic sculpts or just easy tasks, I'll use the DS4. But if I'm going to sculpt like a puppet and like you're trying to get into certain parts and get things a certain way, then I'll probably use the moves. I feel that they're more freeing to use the moves because when you're sculpting or you're doing something to DS4, the depth perception is weird because you gotta like move the controller like towards you and away from you, and I tried the ones with the no motion controls, but because I've used DS4 for so long, I can't go back that way. I can't imagine doing it without the motion control now, even though everybody was complaining about it. There are people that do like it without the motion. I'm not a fan of it. Whereas the moves, I can whip around a sculpture real quick. Zoom in, zoom out. It's all in the movements, and they made it. Once you learn all the movements, there's so many more shortcuts than using a DS4. Because then I don't have to go. I have to go into a menu, and I have to go into something else, and then I have to go into. Here it's just like you smack them, press a button, twist them, turn them, and you're doing exactly what you want to do. That, I think if you're able to get past the whole part of using them at first, I think they are a great tool. This I've seen. This is actually pretty cool. See, I see a lot of these on Reddit, Discord. He made another scene, I think, too. Oh yeah, take a turn it around. See, this I don't mind because now you're paying tribute to the Star Wars, obviously, even though it's a copyright thing. But this I don't mind. But when you're creating like a whole game similar to something that's already out there, that's what I don't care for. But this is cool, and this is the stuff, like I said, I want to try to do more of. Just still scenes, nothing crazy. I just happen to get sometimes you just get carried away. Like I said, I'll start off with something like small, and then next thing I know, I got like this massive area. What is this? Batman and Joker, Robin's death? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. See, I like that. That's cute. Small town Kata Fujimoto game, which Goku. See, so much of this stuff. Grand Theft Auto. Oh, my controller's bugging out. Yoshi. Rick and Morty. Audio visual. See, I like this type of stuff too. Pretty cool. Damn. Not bad. Got some bass to it. gonna be. See, I wish I was that good with music like that. Huh? Huh. There you go. Hey! Good quest. Ability boy. Awesome. Dad's toilet. Realistic living room. Oh, I can move. Alright. On off. What are you talking about? Uh, the move controllers. TV. Dreams. Uh, Nothing else interactive. Huh, very cool. More Sonic. Uh, it's, it's hard. Like, if you like to create stuff, definitely. It's you got to get past the learning curve. That's the whole thing. I want to say it's easy. At the same time, it can be very complicated. It depends on your ambitions. I think it's a great game for anyone that wants to express themselves in any type of form of media, whether, like I said, it's music, um, stills. People are doing painting on here that's like phenomenal. I don't even know how they can paint like that on here. Um, so there's different avenues for that, but there are a lot of great games too. But they're more like mobile games. You play them a few times, like all right. But every day there's new stuff being uploaded, and some of them are really good. Like probably like indie level, like you could see on PSN type games. But they're not long or big. So if you're gonna buy just for playing games, if you like that whole pick it up, play something random, and then move on to something else, perfect. Because that's exactly what it is. But because of the beginning of early access, when I first started, there was a lot of weird stuff on here. A lot of it was work in progress. A lot of people were doing it because you get like the quests for like publishing stuff. So you get your decent fair share of crap or unplayable stuff. It's whether or not you sift through it to find the gems that are out there, because there really is some really great stuff out there. There was games I was playing for like an hour straight just because I was like so into it, or just walking around checking out their whole world. Like I said, you just got to find the really good ones, um, or just enjoy art altogether. It's people like some people saying it's actually like almost like YouTube for the PS4. You know, and that's like how, you go on YouTube, you watch a video for like 2 3 minutes, swipe, you go down into they say like the rabbit hole. So like, what could be if you liked a game that you were playing? Let's see what this is. It's a short. Some of it is odd.
Never nothing will die. The stream flows, the wind blows, the cloud faints, the heart beats.
I don't know if this is from something or. What I was gonna get to is after this, like, if I liked what this guy did, you could check out that creator, find out all the stuff that he created, and then you might like more stuff of his work. Then there's also the genealogy. I can't say it right. Let's see, where is it? When you go over, here's photos, comments, activity. There's similar creations. Sometimes I don't see it on this one. It's called genealogy. If he borrowed stuff, it would show it. Elephant Stranding, Dirty Harold. Yeah, that was so long ago. That was actually really cute. Oh, these are really old. I remember some of these other ones. But like similar creations. But there's something else. He must have made this all by himself. Oh, no, maybe not. Huh. That's weird. Photos, comments, activity. No. I wonder why there's none of that. Genealogy. Just most of them. I don't know what this is. No, this one doesn't have it either. There is something. So, like, if you grab stuff from other people and use it, it actually shows you what each of those things are, and then you can actually check out that user that made that asset and everything else. This one would have it. There we go. So, like, you can click on here, and then let's see, stuff that she's used and other places that it's been used in. Because it's Medium Molecule's temple game. So, like, all these people used parts from this. Ah, Shrek. But there's just so much out there. Like some of this food that these people are making. This one, who's Vitamin? Yeah. I mean, that looks awesome. That's weird. Huh. L2 and R2 to zoom. Why would I want a puppet? Standing in the ketchup. Oh, pretty cool though. Different effects. Good stuff. Just saying, it doesn't have to be. It could be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't even matter. This actually looks kind of. Oh, I've seen this guy. This is actually really good stuff. I want to follow him. I've seen this whole video. By the way, if you like what you're watching, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I post stuff I'm working on in progress and occasionally a tutorial too. Start game. I knew it was like a wizard, a warrior. Yes and no. Like, if you want to play other people's stuff, you have to be online. But if you're not online, you can still create and make whatever you want to make. You just can't use anything from the Dreamverse. Like, if I make something, you can't grab it because you're not online. But you can still make stuff at home, do the music, do the sculpting. You could do the whole creating thing without being online. They are coming. There's what, local co-op 2-player, but I know they're working on multiplayer online, and they're also working on VR for Dreams as well. I know everybody's happy from both of those. I'm actually going to be waiting for the PS5 by PSVR, because by then Dreams will be good to go and be fully VR, probably multiplayer. One second. So we got different characters here. Oh, pretty cool. Health, attack, defense, mobility. Health, attack, mobility, social. Pretty cool. Let's check out this one. Pretty cool. Wow. So if you're standing here long enough, he sits down. Forrest is that. Oh, Andy Mason. Yeah, he's good too. Huh. Will momentarily lock accuracy. There we go. Sneak, evasion, dodge, shadow strike, sprint, toggle, consumables. I just saw him working on this recently. I get close to these units, huh? You can't attack? There's no other... There we go. Huh, pretty cool. Ah! I need a fireplace. So now if I rest here, this is right back. Oops. How do I put the gun? There we go. Pretty cool. Please. Stuff. All that. Oh, is that the one? Yeah, this is really good too. Oh my god. Yeah, go from them. Following him. This station. That's awesome. And just think, someone created that in this game. I mean, there are shortcuts, the cloning, stuff like that. It's actually crazy because after you play the game for a while and you create, when you see stuff in other people's games and stuff, you're like, ah, I think I know how they did that. They used this and used that. Help you improve on your techniques. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Oh, yeah, the water. Look at that. It just takes time. The more, the bigger the, it's like I said, your ambitions. If you want to build something great and huge and big, you gotta put the time into it. That's the whole thing. I mean, stuff like this you just don't pump out in 2 days. Just takes time. That's why it's also good if you just want to play a game, because then you can just pick it up and play anything you want, whenever. Look at that water. I mean, that's awesome. He even made it like water. Oh, die. Oh, look at that. It's his keyboard. It's filling up. Because that's what drains when I do that. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah, the flowers. They're like checkpoints, I think they were saying. Let me tell you, everything's handling like super smooth too, like the movement. I mean, look at that view. I can only imagine the amount of time he put into this. To tell you what, I craft stuff and I put so many hours into it. And this is just insane. And to keep the thermo down, that's another task in itself. That's crazy. Now it changes like that. I mean, that's amazing too. Look, it changes everything. I mean, that's awesome. That tree is pretty awesome. That one lonely tree. The waterfall over there. I like that too. Look at the grass, the different colors in the grass. That's amazing. And the colors actually work really good. He did the blue into purple. Amazing. Go to X. Oh, I go higher. Look at that. Waterfall. This is the last one right now, too. And fill up quicker. Oh. Where's the other one? There it is. Pretty cool. Alright. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Really good. Wow. He's got the movement down really good. Wow. What? Oh, video? I don't remember. Again? boy. I don't remember it. Oh. Do it again? No. This one. No? Crap. Okay. That was hard. I thought it was a... Wow. That was really good. Kaufman and Piano Nobel. Huh. Really cool. Damned is a good game too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I know about that guy too. I played this a while ago. I know he improved on it.
You'll be coming with us. Wait, listen. You've got the wrong guy. I've had enough yet. Please, no.
We are here to rid our world of this filth. This wretched liar will answer for its crimes of thievery and will justly be hanged. A death even too honorable for scum such as he. I hope this wretched waste of skin rots away into something of use. glass will disappoint. May the Creator judge you accordingly in the afterlife. And your final testaments before we put you in the ground.
All I've got to say is, I'm innocent, and I'll die innocent. I hope our Maker can see that, since you all could not. I can die happy knowing I lived a pure life. Can you?
I've heard enough. Executioner. Hang him.
Yeah, it's good cinematic right there. Wow. Yeah, this is a pun off of Beetlejuice.
Now calling number 394,482,654 on counter B.
Oh.
Now calling number 394,482,655 on counter A. Now calling number 394,482,656 on counter B. Now calling number 394,482,657 on counter A. Now calling number 394,482,658 on counter B.
Yeah, see, there's that guy.
Now calling number 394,482,659 on counter A.
One more.
Now calling number 394,482,660 on counter A.
Baby and the guy banging his head.
You, kid. I think we could help each other out.
I'm listening. Almost there. Yeah, there we go.
Pretty cool. Oh, I can't go no more. I don't think it's supposed to be able to do that. Oh, still alive.
Well, there isn't sneaky.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Really good. Oh. Nope. Nope. Damn. Oh. Jumping is a little weird. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Wow. Oh, damn it. Wow. Damn it. Yeah! Woo!
Well, that was easier than I expected.
Alrighty. Really good. Doing good storytelling, gameplay.
Man, I need to get off this train before it gets to the final stop. But where to? I have no idea how to get to the bloody borough. I miss you so much. Well, this looks like a good spot to jump, if any. Closed? But this is the only way through. What would you do?
Hmm.
Oh, God, my head. Who is this? Wait a minute. Is she trying to... What are you? Hey!
Got it.
Hey! Get back here! Where did she go?
Okay. Oh.
Hey, you! Give me my locket back! Oh, damn. Gotta find a way around.
Pretty cool. Oh boy. Oop. Oh my god. Oh. Something to do with the sensitivity. Uh-huh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, I feel it's somewhere. Oh.
Keep up, loser.
Oh my. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, I can't jump like that. Jump back and forth. Come on. Almost there. Oh my god. Alright. You gotta get that rhythm going. Oh dear lord. Really cool. How am I supposed to go over there? Where was the last one? Oh. 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 Come on. It will got me. You know what? Pretty cool. Quick time event.
Ah, dead end. Nowhere to run now. Ah, damn.
Ha, you thought. Go easy on him. He's pretty funny.
Really great job. The coloring, everything. That's pretty funny. Why did they use like glue and stuff like that? I mean, that's a lot of thought going into little things like this. The way he's walking.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Find the merchant. Huh. Oh.
Hey, you! Please, you gotta help me! Pull the lever! It'll stop this thing!
Okay. I didn't know how far I can actually jump. Yeah. Huh, Prisoner's Freed. Pretty cool. I'm actually going to end it there, so I can come back to it. Notice I don't reset it. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. I'm gonna head off. I'll probably do this again. It actually went better than I thought. Even though I was working on my project and then I wound up playing to show people stuff that people created. But it was actually fun because I really don't get to play that often because I do a lot of creating. But definitely had some fun. Catch you guys on Reddit, Discord, or on here again. If you want, hit the subscribe button. Thanks.